Okay, so now we're dealing with an application of an absolute value inequality. So let's take a look at this word problem. It says the temperature in a freeze-dried process in degrees Celsius roughly satisfies the inequality such that the absolute value of this Celsius temperature plus 76 degrees is less than 54 degrees. And remember, we're dealing with Celsius. What range of temperatures corresponds to this inequality? Okay, so let's see here. What we're going to do is we're going to write out the inequality first that was given. All right, and I believe it's actually less than or equal to, if I'm not mistaken. So let's just correct that. Okay, so if you followed some of the previous videos on that I've done on absolute value equations and inequalities, this corresponds to what I called back then a case 2. So what we need to do is set it up so that we have a negative k and k on either side of the absolute value. So in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to say, okay, then we have negative 54 less than c plus 76, or less than or equal to, and that will be less than or equal to positive 54. And so what we're going to do next is simply subtract the 76. Subtract the 76, and now we have what? We have negative 130 less than or equal to c, which is less than or equal to 54 minus 76, negative 22. So if we were to graph this on a number line, we'd have negative 130 right here, we'd have negative 22, and we would be shading in between. Now, because this is less than or equal to, we need to include that. So I'm going to put a square bracket on either side, and we're shading the area in between. Okay, and if you wanted a solution set, well, using appropriate units, it would be between negative 130 degrees Celsius and negative 22 degrees Celsius. So in an application, this is kind of like the tolerance level for where we can freeze dry whatever it is that we're freeze drying in this process. So this is, the acceptable range that that you'll be allowed to freeze dry. Anything outside of that just wouldn't work in this process. So this right here would be the solution set for this application of an absolute value inequality.